Weekends, what's good? It's another day. It's another day, man, and it's beautiful. Um, Today I'm driving some more spring breakers. We gonna see what we see. Later, I'm gonna go get something to eat with my boy Stan, the man with the flair. So we gonna have some good eats. We gonna have some good laughs. How y'all doing today? Don't play all day. Make sure you get some work done too. How y'all doing today though, man? It's a beautiful day. Look, it's a beautiful day out here. But yeah, y'all. So it's a beautiful day. I've just been chilling lately. I'm ready to take another vacation. Definitely ready to take another vacation. Ready to go see some more of the world. Man, how y'all feeling today? I know I asked y'all that before, but just, making sure y'all good. Make sure y'all put in the comments how y'all feeling today. Or comment good day if today is a good day for you. Man, I'm just loving the experiences that I'm having. I'm learning so much. And it seemed like it take you so long to get to one place. We got us a trip. Man, you know what irritates me? Every time I pick up a ride, sometimes people cancel. But sometimes they be canceling because maybe they don't want you or the type of person you would wake up and pay attention to where you want and you really find out what your goals is. Got me a banana real quick. Then you tend to you continue to find what you need in life. Got me a banana. No diddy. But yeah. So sometimes, if you just sit and write out your goals, like I done literally wrote out some goals, and you be feeling like you not following them. But when you write out your goals and you set that intention and that mindset to do something, see, we can't follow social media, or not even social media, but people in your own backyard that you see they might be doing something bigger than what you doing. But honestly, they not doing something bigger than what you doing. What they decided to do to set their intentions, they end up being able to grow. So that is the best part about it. And when you set your intentions to grow, that's when you grow. That's the only way to grow, is sharing your true intentions. Kind bar. Big kind bar. Oh yeah. For sure good. Now, this is almond and coconut. This is my first time trying this one. I usually get the cranberry one. But to me, all of them good that's vegan. I'm sure the ones that's not vegan is good, but of course you know me, the original vegan. Yeet. Well, y'all, I'm back. I thought I had a ride. Didn't have a ride. Got some strawberry. Hey, what's y'all favorite fruit or vegetable? Make sure y'all comment that below. I want to eventually start me a garden. So, if y'all ever want to send me anything, I'm gonna put my PO box below. I ain't gonna lie, these strawberries really juicy. And I'm used to real tart strawberries. But these ones, they're very fresh. Very, very fresh. Very, very fresh. Oh, got some on my chest. Hey, hey, do y'all hate somebody that really smack? Like, I don't usually smack, but for some reason, when you have certain things on your tongue palate, it make you smack. Or something really, really good, we make you smack. Hey, what other content y'all want to see? Like, you know, I make my regular content, but what's something y'all want to see? All right, y'all. So, you know, like I told you, we driving right now on the way to drop Carl off and his lady, and we going to Majestics. And so I asked Carl, is he going vegan? You going vegan, bro?
I don't think so, bro. I don't think so.
So Carl say that you need protein to be able to live, but the only way you can get that, well, wait, he didn't say that. Hold on, let me back up.
I said the only thing I would never eat is human flesh. And everything else is 50-50.
So he's still a vampire, y'all. No human meat, but still meat is crazy.
Yeah, no human meat, but like for me, because in my opinion, right, if you eat cows and stuff like that, like, you know, it's all animal. If it's all animal, why do people be drawing like hard lines? You feel me? Because to me, human flesh is like cannibalism, like you're eating yourself basically. You're eating your own.
That's true, but
if you can eat cows, you can eat chickens, pork, all that stuff. Then at the end of the day, where you draw the line?
Okay, do you know how long it take you to digest any meat substance, beef, pork, chicken?
Like almost like a couple days.
Nah, probably like 90 days most of the time. Yep, because you got your small intestines and you got your large intestines, and it has to go through both. All that stuff has to process, it has to break it down. That's why you got like acid in your body and stuff like that. Well, in your stomach, not in your body, in your stomach. And it breaks down all those particles. I know you seen Magic School Bus with Miss Frizzle.
No, I haven't actually. See,
what?
I tell that boy. See, I watched What the Health, right?
Oh wait. Oh, is that a documentary?
Yeah. And off of that, I could never see McDonald's and Coke the same. Like no matter what happens, I can't eat McDonald's. You feel me?
Bro, they found body parts in McDonald's stuff.
Exactly.
They were saying that.
Like I said, so I draw the hard line. So I draw the hard line.
Let me find out. We gonna see Carl eat a McDouble tomorrow.
Nah, I know we don't. Maybe prime ribeye, but not a.
Oh, prime ribeye. Okay.
Prime ribeye right here, you know. Let me just see the piece on the cow.
So you don't think that you can get protein from other things?
You could. I know you can get protein from like soy and from other different things. Yeah, I mean,
yeah, because it's a lot of nuts.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Brazilian nuts, walnuts, pecans.
Pecan nuts, yeah, the cashews.
My favorite one is almonds.
Yeah,
almonds
so
go crazy.
I do love them. Like I don't only eat meat, but to me, like that's kind of why I asked you the first question. Right? It's kind of like a lifestyle.
So he's not a vampire, y'all. We just confirmed it.
Depends on the day, man. If the full moon up, like depends on the day. But like, yeah. So for me, it's more like making a hard lifestyle change. Like I don't mind going without it, you know. But it's like, what makes me get to the point where like I'm never gonna eat it again, you know?
That's real. No, that's real.
Like what causes that like hard lifestyle change? Like, okay, I'm cutting this off. You know, people have maybe if they had like an alcohol addiction or something, and they after some time they're like, okay, now you need to cut it off. You know, all that stuff. So.
No, that's real.
So I'm gonna ask you, as a vegan, what caused you to change?
So what caused me to change was really understanding what I'm consuming is not actually helping my body. So just as we was talking about eating meat, eating meat causes oxidation to the body, which causes you to grow older faster. And you always hear people say, "Oh, black don't crack," or what, you know, people, "Oh my God, you 40 years old, you still look like you 20." Now, I'm not saying that all them people is vegans, because they for sure not.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But you know, it's other things too. Not stressing, you know, drinking a lot of water, you know, clean eating like you talked about.
Yeah.
But one of the ways to prevent you from aging, prevent you from dying more slowly, even though we breathing in oxygen, another story. But basically, it's like I said, it causes oxidation, heavy oxidation, because it affects you like your pores and your skin. That's why we have black marks and all that stuff.
Yeah.
All that stuff comes from eating meat, literally. And then also processed foods. There's something called Monsanto's.
Yeah, Monsanto's. Yeah.
Or MSGs. So we think MSGs is only in like Chinese food or Japanese food. You know, that's what they try to come out and say, you know, to kind of confuse us. But, you know, you can't believe the illusion of the confusion, because it's so many things that have MSG in them, from your fruit snacks to your cereal. And so all those things are bad. Not only do they cause cancer, but they cause like literally confusion in your mind. Like you'll literally eat something and be emotionally unstable.
So I have a question, okay?
Go ahead.
It might be a crazy question. So my thing, right, it's like food is over processed, right? And it's created in large quantities. So because of that, they try to maximize their like output, right?
Right.
So even with veggies, right? No matter what the veggies are, even with the nuts we just talked about, all that stuff. Don't you feel like since it is mass produced, then they also have chemicals which are not ideal for human beings?
I'm gonna answer that in two parts.
Okay.
So yes, some vegetables and some nuts are being genetically modified.
Yeah.
Because of course we don't have that control to actually, you know, stop it.
Yeah.
But how we do take control of that is growing our own things and then getting our own sources, because there's still sources out there that grow naturally.
Yeah.
You hear about them every day. You know, we got social media, we got the internet, so there's the natural sources out there.
Yeah.
And then also, as far as even getting your own sources, you know, local farmers, not all of them are bad, you know?
Yeah.
Especially if they're on a real local level. Like out here, we have a place called Winn-Dixie. Winn-Dixie gets local stuff from farmers. So,
local farmers. Okay.
So for the most part, that stuff is pretty much grown naturally, pretty much.
On the corner, yeah.
And if anything don't have a seed in it, that's another thing. If anything don't have a seed in it, it's not real. So, I mean, you can really have your own true discernment and be like, bro, wait, this don't taste right.
Yeah.
You know, even though it may taste like a watermelon, it still might not be a watermelon if it don't have no seeds in it.
Yeah. Exactly. Like you get watermelons with no seeds. And like, okay, even there was like, you know, this whole thing about like the physical appeal of like fruits, right? Like think about like tomatoes, you know, bell peppers, all of like that stuff, right?
Yes.
And then like people trying to optimize it and the whole GMO. So that's kind of why it goes back to my point about the whole meat thing. Like I don't believe in overindulging or over consuming, but it's like kind of go back to my point of what causes you to draw a hard line at meat. But then, you know, I feel like food in general, nothing is ideal. Like nothing is created ideally for our bodies. And that's kind of why our bodies were created to be able to like process this at different places, then process it and break it down, and then, you know, figure out what works for us and then send out what doesn't work for us, type of stuff. I don't know if that kind of makes sense.
No, in my head I was just like, my man do got a point there. You do got a point. But as far as like just the consumption, like I said, the breakdown from vegetables versus meat is way different on the consumption side. Like I said, like I don't know how long it'll take to really process the meat, but I can say at least 90 days, because it don't take no couple of days for sure.
Yeah, it's gonna take a minute, yeah. Or maybe we wouldn't even fully process, maybe just send it out before.
Because some people don't even chew their food all the way.
Exactly.
So that's another thing. Like, you know, actually sitting down, eating your food, and not having to find a Netflix show to watch or a YouTube show to watch to go with your food.
Yeah.
Cause it's crazy. Like,
some people really beyond that. They can't eat unless they're gonna show them something.
Yep.
I know people like that. One person. Yeah, cause I mean, I do get your point about the whole meat thing, and I do believe for like gout, like beyond just like how bad the meat is for your body in terms of like processing through your body, like gout and some of those other stuff, or like having too much protein and not having enough fibers and some of the other stuff which you get a lot from vegetables.
Yeah.
But in my mind, it's just like I feel like all food to a certain extent is bad. Cause the thing about like veggies to me is like the pesticides they put on like the ground to make sure like the crop doesn't get bad. So the fertilizer they use for all of like that stuff. I'm just like, man, regardless, we're taking the trash. We're taking the stuff that's not ideal for our body. That's stuff that people 50 or 100 years ago did not eat. So
man, I'm loving this conversation. This is a vibe. This is a vibe. I hope you getting back something back there too. She over there quiet.
Yeah, she's just here like, oh my god, I don't want to be here.
Oh like, dang, oh I'm sorry. No, I just hope you getting some knowledge. Hold on, I got you. Wait, slow down. I got you. You about to hit everybody. Yeah, that's what y'all got to watch out for too when y'all down here.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all watch for crazy people because they will hit you.
Yeah, bro. I mean, good conversation. I might go look into the whole vegan thing more.
Yeah.
I have a coworker, like she sits like my homie who is vegan.
Yeah.
So I mean, she doesn't talk about it that much, but like if we ever have to go for like a lunch, like a company lunch, all that stuff, we're gonna make sure we pick a restaurant and all that stuff. That's kind of when it comes up.
That's real.
She does eat a lot of fruits.
Yes.
And a lot of like oats and some of that stuff, and like she'll make jokes every so often. I think maybe there's a drink. I don't want to say maybe Coke or something, but there's a drink that apparently is vegan.
Oh.
Apparently there are a few things which, you know, we all ideally should not eat, like how we talk about the whole McDonald's thing.
Yes.
But then they're quote unquote vegan, and I always make a joke and be like, how much money do you think they pay to be certified to be vegan?
Yep.
I think it is Coke.
And see, I'll never try to convert nobody or tell nobody what they should do. I always say do your research, you know, because I think that doing your research is better than somebody telling you, because then you'll have your own discernment on whether that's what you want to do with your life.
That's how I like this.
Is it this first building right here? Yeah, it got me going to the first building.
Yeah, most likely, yeah.
Okay. And they don't have no luggage carts either. They all in the garage for some reason. However they did that. Hey, but I appreciate the conversation though, bro.
Sure, boss.